আজকে যেটা পার্টটা যাবো সেটা হচ্ছে গ্রাফিক্যাল রিপ্রেজেন্টেশন অফ মোশন। ভেরি ভেরি ইম্পর্টেন্ট পার্ট। মানে এখান থেকে কিন্তু অল ইন্ডিয়া ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং, অল ইন্ডিয়া মেডিকেল একটা কোশ্চেন আসেই, যদিও এটা খুব বেসিক লেভেল, তো মানে আরও অ্যাডভান্স লেভেলে আসবে। সেকেন্ড থিং হচ্ছে যে এটা কিন্তু বোর্ডেও অ্যাজ ওয়েল অ্যাজ কাজে লাগবে। প্লাস ইকুয়েশন অফ মোশনগুলো কিন্তু আগে গ্রাফিক্যালগুলো ছোটো ছোটো করে করিয়ে ওখান থেকে কিন্তু প্রুফগুলো আছে। ওকে, ফার্স্ট লিখবি গ্রাফিক্যাল রিপ্রেজেন্টেশন অফ মোশন। সাবহেডিং দিবি different types of displacement time curve. Different types of displacement time curve. Heading দিবি different types of displacement time curve. একটু দেখে suppose displacement time curve is this one. This is the displacement is represented along y-axis. Time is represented along x-axis. Suppose the displacement time curve is this one. It makes an angle of theta with respect to time axis. That is with respect to x-axis. Then what is slope? History maths is n equal to tan theta, which is called the slope. If it makes an angle of theta, then tan theta, which is called the slope of the curve, the slope of the straight line. যদি না করে থাকিস তাহলে একটু জেনে রাখবি। Suppose a curve or a straight line, whatever it may be, এটা একটা straight line draw করেছে, curve হতে পারে। A curve or straight line makes an angle of theta with respect to x-axis. Then tan of theta, which is called the slope. Here slope is equal to perpendicular by base. Suppose this O A B, perpendicular, that is AB, by base is OB. What is AB? This is the change in displacement. Initial displacement minus final displacement, that is change in displacement by what is OB? Change in time. So change in displacement by change in time, that gives the velocity of the body. That means the slope of the displacement time curve gives the velocity of the body. Okay, তারপরে different types of curve আমি আসছি। তাহলে suppose the displacement is represented along y-axis, time is represented along x-axis. Suppose OA is the displacement time curve which makes an angle of theta with respect to x-axis. If we draw a perpendicular from point A on the x-axis, then this is AB. So slope, that is tan theta, which is equal to AB by OA. AB is the change in displacement, that is say initially S1, finally S2, so S2 minus S1, but this is initial time is T1, it is 0, final time is T2, so T2 minus T1. So change in displacement per unit time by change in time, which is called the velocity of the body. তার মানে slope of the displacement time curve gives the velocity of the body. Slope of the displacement time curve gives the velocity of the body. Okay. Similarly, if we draw the velocity time curve, I mean different types of displacement time curve আসছে আর এই if we draw the velocity time curve, suppose this is velocity, this is time, it makes an angle of theta with respect to x-axis. So tan theta, that is the slope, that is equal to AB by OA. What is AB? That is the change in velocity. This is the initial velocity, this is the final velocity, then V2 minus V1 by change in time T2 minus T1, which gives the acceleration of the body. That means slope of the velocity time curve gives the acceleration of the body, slope of the displacement time curve gives the velocity of the body. Okay. তাহলে একটু ড্র করে নেবে if the velocity time curve is this one velocity time curve is this one, then n equal to tan theta equal to ab by OA. What is AB? That is a change in velocity. V2 minus V1. What is OB? That is change in time. It gives the acceleration. That means the slope of the velocity time curve which gives the acceleration of the body. এবার দেখি ডিফারেন্ট টাইপস অফ ডিসপ্লেসমেন্ট টাইম কার্ভ। যদি এটা আগে হেডিং দিয়ে দিয়েছিলাম ওখানে খালি ডিফারেন্ট টাইপসটা কেটে দেয়, খালি লিখলাম ডিসপ্লেসমেন্ট টাইম কার্ভ, এটা লিখব ভেলোসিটি টাইম কার্ভ। এবার ডিফারেন্ট টাইপস, এটা আমাকে একটু আগে বলতে হতো। এবার ডিফারেন্ট টাইপস অফ ডিসপ্লেসমেন্ট টাইম কার্ভ। ডিফারেন্ট টাইপস অফ ডিসপ্লেসমেন্ট টাইম কার্ভ। Number 1, displacement time curve when the velocity is 0. Displacement time curve when the velocity is 0. Parallel to x-axis. Second vertical সোজা করে নিস parallel to x-axis. কেন velocity 0? দেখ আমি এক্সপ্লেইন করতে পারবো। আবার এটা আমার কোশ্চেন আছে displacement time curve, this is the displacement time curve, velocity is 0 because বলে অপশন মারতে পারে why it is the velocity is 0 from this curve you can get the velocity is 0 why এরকম দিতে পারে। দেখ আমি কি বলেছি slope of the displacement time curve gives the velocity of the body. বুঝেছেন? তাহলে here slope theta equal to 0 degree because it is parallel to x axis না, that is slope, that is tan theta, that is tan 0, that is equal to 0, that is equal to velocity. তার মানে দেখ চেঞ্জ হয়ে যাচ্ছে টাইম কিন্তু ডিসপ্লেসমেন্ট রিমেইন সেম, সো চেঞ্জটা কত হয়ে যাবে 0। তো এটা অ্যানসার দিতে হবে কত, here theta is 0, that means n equal to tan theta, that is the slope is 0, that is the velocity equal to 0 because the slope of the displacement time curve gives the velocity of the body. Okay, so like we can or the body is in stationary condition. If we get theta equal to 0, so tan theta, that is the slope is 0, that means the velocity is 0. Next, displacement time curve when the body is moving with a uniform speed by uniform velocity. The displacement time curve when the body is moving with a uniform velocity. This is the body is moving with a uniform velocity. কেন দেখ here theta is constant না, প্রত্যেকটা জায়গায় কি প্যারালাল টেনে theta না তো সব সেম থাকবে, তাই তো? তাহলে that is the slope, that is tan theta. We get the constant value, that means the velocity is constant, that means that it is moving with a uniform velocity. Okay. Here the slope is constant because the theta is constant. Angle of inclination with respect to x-axis remain constant. That means the velocity is constant. Here the initial position is 0. If the initial position is not equal to 0, তাহলে কোথায় কি হবে? যদি not equal to 0 হয় তাহলে এখান থেকে স্টার্ট হতে পারে। এখানে ইনিশিয়াল পজিশন 0 বলে এখান থেকে স্টার্ট হচ্ছে, ইনিশিয়াল পজিশন not equal to 0 বলে এখান থেকে স্টার্ট হতে পারে। তাহলে এটা লিখে রাখবে the initial position is 0, initial position 0, here initial position not equal to 0. দুটো ফিগারে ড্র করব, ফিগার 1 and ফিগার 2। Here theta is angle of inclination is constant. That means the slope constant, so the velocity is constant. Here the initial position is 0, so it starts from the origin. Here initial position is not equal to 0. Next, displacement time curve when the body is moving with a non-uniform speed or non-uniform velocity. Magnitude is different. Displacement time curve when the body is moving with a non-uniform velocity. কেন নন ইউনিফর্ম ভেলোসিটি ব্যবহার করে দেবো? যে কোনো স্ট্রেট লাইনের ক্ষেত্রে এটা আমরা ইজিলি আমরা ট্যানজেন্ট টেনে মানে আমি ইজিলি আমরা অ্যাঙ্গেলটা বার করতে পারছি, কারণ স্ট্রেট লাইনের ক্ষেত্রে প্রবলেম নেই। তাহলে কার্ভের ক্ষেত্রে কি করে আমরা স্লোপটা বার করবো? দুটো করে দেখেন, একটু ভালো করে দেখেন। সাপোজ দিস ইজ ডিসপ্লেসমেন্ট, দিস ইজ টাইম, দিস ইজ দ্য কার্ভ। ধর আমরা দুটো পয়েন্ট চুজ করছি, সেখানে স্লোপ বার করবো। ধর এ একটা পয়েন্ট আছে, বি একটা পয়েন্ট আছে, স্লোপ বার করবো। স্ট্রেট লাইনের ক্ষেত্রে ডাইরেক্ট আসছে, কার্ভের ক্ষেত্রে কিন্তু ডাইরেক্ট আসবে না। দেখ, if we draw a tangent at point A, then it makes an angle of say theta 1 with respect to x-axis, parallel to x-axis, parallel to x-axis. If we draw the tangent at point B, then it makes an angle of theta 2 with respect to x-axis that's parallel to x-axis. That means the theta is different. এখানে দেখতে পাচ্ছিস from this diagram here theta 2 greater than theta 1, so tan of theta 2 greater than tan of theta 1. What is tan of theta 2? Velocity at point B is greater than velocity at point A. That means the velocity is continuously increasing. That means it is moving with the acceleration. যে কোনো স্ট্রেট লাইনের ক্ষেত্রে স্লোপটা একই থাকে, কারণ স্ট্রেট লাইনের ক্ষেত্রে কি হচ্ছে, ধর এটা সব জায়গায় একই with respect to same angle, with the makes an same angle with respect to x-axis. But in case of curve, how we can find the slope? Suppose we are considering 2 points A and B. If we draw the tangent at point A, then it makes an angle of theta 1, say theta 1 with respect to x-axis. If we draw the tangent at point B, then it makes an angle of theta 2 with respect to x-axis. From this figure, you can see clearly that theta 2 greater than theta 1, taking tan on the both sides, that is tan of theta 2 greater than tan of theta 1. What is tan of theta 2? That is the slope at point B. What is tan of theta 1? That is the slope at point A. Slope of the displacement time curve which gives the velocity. That means the velocity at point B. This is the velocity at point A. So velocity at point B must be greater than velocity at point A. Okay. এটা নোট বলে একটু নিচে লিখে রাখবি, নোট বলে একটু তার আগে ওটা লিখবি। বুঝতেই পারছিস তাহলে the curve is continuously increasing, means steeper, continuously getting steeper. Now that means it getting steeper means the angle is increasing. That means the slope is increasing. That means the velocity is increasing. That means the body is moving with an acceleration. Here, this is the displacement time curve when the velocity is moving with a non-uniform velocity. That means here the velocity is increasing. That is the moving with an acceleration. Here the initial position is 0, not equal to 0, then starts from this point. Now same concept. Not equal to 0. Like a normal for curve, any type of curve, considering 2 points A and B. Considering 2 points A and B. If we draw the tangent at point A, if we draw the tangent at point A and B separately, if we draw the tangent at point A and B, then it gives the angle of theta 1 and theta 2. Then it gives the angle theta 1 and theta 2 respectively. Theta 1 and theta 2 respectively with respect to x-axis. Theta 1 and theta 2 respectively with respect to x-axis. Here theta 2 greater than theta 1 according to this figure. So tan of theta 2 greater than tan of theta 1. That means the slope of the point B greater than the slope of the point A. What is the slope of the displacement time curve? It gives the velocity. That means the velocity at point B greater than velocity at point A. Velocity time curve. Velocity time curve. Velocity time curve when acceleration is 0. Parallel to x-axis. Again, what do we know? Parallel to x-axis. And acceleration given. আমি কি বলেছিলাম? Slope of the velocity time curve which gives the acceleration of the body. Slope of the velocity time curve which gives the acceleration of the body. Here theta equal to 0 degree. That is slope. That is tan 0. That is equal to 0. That is the acceleration. That is acceleration is 0. That means the body is moving with a constant speed or constant velocity. Then let me here parallel to x-axis, that is theta equal to 0. Theta equal to 0. So the slope is 0. That is the acceleration is 0. That means the body is moving with a constant velocity. Next, velocity time curve when acceleration is constant. Velocity time curve when acceleration is constant. Velocity time curve when acceleration is constant. Initial velocity is 0, so thus starts from this point. Why acceleration is constant? That it makes a constant angle with respect to x-axis. So the slope becomes n equal to tan theta. That is equal to constant. That is the slope of the velocity time curve gives the acceleration. That is the acceleration is constant. Slope of the velocity time curve that is the acceleration. That is the acceleration is constant. Initial velocity 0 হলে এখান থেকে স্টার্ট হবে if the initial velocity is not equal to 0 then starts from this point. When here initial velocity is 0 and initial velocity is not equal to 0. Here the theta is constant, that is the slope is constant, that is the acceleration is constant, because slope of the velocity time curve gives the acceleration. At the initial velocity is 0, then start from this point. Next, velocity time curve when the body is moving with non-uniform acceleration. Velocity time curve when the body is moving with a non-uniform acceleration. This one, if the initial velocity is 0. Why it is moving with a non-uniform acceleration? Say একই জিনিস that আমার একই জিনিস করছি v, this is t. Suppose this is the point A, this is the point B. If we draw the tangent, it makes an angle of theta 1 with respect to x-axis. If we draw the tangent at point B, it makes an angle of theta 2 with respect to x-axis. Clearly from this figure, theta 2 greater than theta 1. So tan of theta 2 greater than tan of theta 1. What is the slope of the velocity time curve which gives the acceleration? That is the acceleration at point B greater than acceleration at point A. That means it is moving with a non-uniform acceleration. That is variable acceleration. This is the figure number 1 if the initial velocity of the body is 0. If the initial velocity of the body is not equal to 0, then this one not equal to 0. This is the explanation, and this one is the two diagram, figure 1 and figure 2. Both are applicable. Here the slope is increasing continuously. That means the acceleration is increasing. Initial position is 0, this initial position is not equal to 0. Next, velocity time curve. Velocity time curve. When the body is moving with a uniform retardation. Velocity time curve when the body is moving with a uniform retardation. Uniform retardation. That means initially the velocity is this one, it is decreasing with respect to time. And the slope is negative. M equal to tan theta, that is equal to negative value. Why it is negative value? This is greater than 90 degree, na? So all sin, tan, cos. Janis maths approaches. That means the angle is situated in the second quadrant. That means the tan is negative. The negative means the acceleration is negative. That is the retardation. Maths approach is not second quadrant tan negative. Only the sign positive. Because the angle is greater than 90 degree, but less than 180 degree. That means the angle is situated in the second quadrant. In second quadrant, tan is negative. That means the slope is negative. Slope negative means the acceleration is negative. That is, it is moving with a uniform retardation. Why it is uniform? Because the angle is constant. If the angle is not constant, it is moving with a non-uniform retardation. Here the slope is negative. That means the acceleration is negative. That means it is moving with a uniform retardation. It is moving with a uniform retardation. Next, velocity time curve when the body is moving with a non-uniform retardation. When the body is moving with a non-uniform retardation. When the body is moving with a non-uniform retardation. Non-uniform retardation means this one is the non-uniform retardation. Can I explain করছি that? This one. Suppose considering 2 points A and B. If we draw the tangent, this one, no? Theta 1, this is theta 2. Then a slope of the B point less than slope of the A point. That means the acceleration of the A point greater than the acceleration of the B point. That is not negative acceleration. Same concept. আগের মতই অত লেখার কোনো দরকার নেই। তাহলে এখানে লিখবি here the gradually the slope is decreasing. That means the body is moving with a non-uniform retardation. The angle is different, so the slope is different. That means the retardation is different. Why it is retardation? It is because it is a negative slope. Telling me, and the slope at different point of this curve is different. Slope of the different points of the curve is different. That means it is a decreasing function. That means the body is moving with a non-uniform retardation. Body is moving with a non-uniform retardation. Okay. Impossible displacement diagram. অনেক সময় বলবে চারটে কার্ভ দিয়ে which one is impossible? This one is impossible displacement diagram. Parallel to y-axis. Why it is impossible? Because theta equal to 90 degree. So the slope tan of 90, which is equal to undefined, that is equal to velocity. That means the velocity of the body is undefined, which is impossible. Parallel to y-axis. That means theta 90 degree. That means the slope is undefined. Slope of the displacement time curve gives the velocity. That is velocity is undefined, which is impossible. Theta 90 degree, tan 90 equal to undefined, that is the velocity. Velocity is undefined, which is impossible. Similarly, impossible velocity time curve, same number, parallel to y-axis. Because theta 90 degree, tan 90, that is undefined, that is the acceleration. Acceleration is undefined, that is the impossible velocity time curve. Acceleration is undefined, that is the impossible velocity time curve. Okay, এই পর্যন্ত বেসিক গ্রাফিক্যাল রিপ্রেজেন্টেশন থাকলো।